What's up everybody, it's Mikey B here doing another Rome Total War multiplayer battle. The only thing is, on this one, is I had to record it in the theatre mode, or replay mode, because my dog started barking in the middle of it, so yeah, it kind of would have... I couldn't exactly mute it because it was like in the middle of where all the battle was taking place, so it's a bit sort of shit. So people wanted these replay battle, well, Rome Total War multiplayer battles to see how I play, and this time I have picked the Macedonians, and I went again for a cheap, you know, like a cheap army with cheap units but with numbers. Following CWB rules with Royal Pikemen, I got 6 units of Royal Pikes, and then I've got Phalanx Pikemen, 2 of them. They're like the cheapo pikemen, I guess. And I've got my general here. And I didn't realise I hadn't picked the armoured bodyguard, because I think there's a general's armoured bodyguard, and I thought I picked him. So immediately I was like, oh, poop, they've got like cowboy hats on. So I know that they kind of look weak, so yeah, I hid them. And then I've got my companions, they look badass, as usual. Where's my general? There he is. I still don't know where the hell you get that Alexander skin from, but he is one ugly mofo. Oh well, he's probably seen a lot of war. And then I've got 2 sets of standard archers, and 3 sets of Cretan archers. And basically, I've got some peasants up front because I had some spare money, and of course my opponent, I can't remember his name at the minute, but when his army's on the field I will show you obviously his name. He is the Red Romans, the Julii Romans, so of course most of their units have Pila, and he's going to probably have long range archers as well. So I took some peasants with my leftover money, and you'll see what I do. I'm going to mop up his Pila as much as I can. These guys have no upgrades on them whatsoever because I don't know. Yeah, I wanted more numbers, but he's got, I think, upgraded, semi-upgraded cohorts, I think. Has he? Nope. But yeah, he's gone for numbers as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh right, okay, so he is following CWB. I was starting to think then he's got more than 6 units of urban cohorts, but here we are, soaking up Pila. See, look at them all use their Pila on these peasants. All of them start throwing them. It's perfect. Soaking up the Pilas, because they are like, if you got pike soldiers, they are like the worst enemy of phalanxmen. And of course I moved up my archers all the way to as close as I could, and this is the range of the ordinary archers versus the Cretan archers being shown. So I started to thin out his archer auxilia at the best of my abilities, because here we are piling up. Because I find that these guys, again, if you let these guys hit your phalanx in the back or in the sides, they'll just start dropping like flies. I mean, especially when he's got urban cohorts, which have huge stat bonuses against phalanx and things. I think they're the only units that can break a phalanx formation, actually. But yeah, my peasants routed, and instead as soon as they saw the general, I guess, they stopped routing. And so I sent them back again, obviously. And of course, I overestimated, because I was looking at my cavalry, I overestimated how close these guys were, and it's kind of an open target for those guys. So I tried to make a plan out of it, and you'll see. Come on, is it going to happen? Okay, I think I might have... There we are. I take these 2 units to completely sort of change his strategy up a little bit, and he takes quite a few, but it disrupts his cavalry. And you see this now, going around the back, it's just to cause some sort of confusion amongst his lines, not necessarily to do damage, because he's got triarii on the sides there, which would mess up my cavalry, and his archer auxilia are pretty tough as well. So all that I'm doing with this is kind of messing with his head, like see, it pulled him away because he thought he was going to get flanked. So I managed to save my archers by doing that. So yeah, it's a bit of mind games, because if he wanted to, he could have wiped out all my archers there because of that mistake. But instead, I charged these guys behind, and yeah, it distracted him. Oh yeah, I didn't say his name. His name is Unbongo, and if you're a fan of the Yogscast, I'm guessing you'll get that reference. So here we are. I mixed it up a bit, changed up my formations, made him have to reevaluate his situation, leaving these two open here because sometimes flanks, you know, the horses will take a wide flank and without realising they could run into pikemen, but you know, it's one of those options I left open. I sent my cavalry down the right wing. That was because I started to, you know, when you execute a plan, you're wondering whether it's actually going to work, because I was trying to draw his cavalry away from killing my archers. So here he forms like a wall against my cavalry with his triarii, so it's almost cavalry proof on this side. A kind of noob circle, staying in one position. But yeah, here we are. I've got my archers go back to thinning out his archers again. Here we are, let's look at this arc. Yeah, and if you guys are interested in Rome Total War, obviously if you're watching this, I've got some Rome Total War 2 information videos going up. I've already got some about the screenshots, so if you want to check them out, it's up to you. So here we are again. I'm messing with his head with my cheaper phalanx pikemen, like making him have to reevaluate his situation, moving my cavalry down there, my archers here, and my phalanx over here. I don't know what compelled him to do this, but he suddenly starts charging in this direction. I don't know whether I could take out a lot of his cavalry, but I definitely sort of, if I'd have acted quicker there, I could have captured at least one of those units. You see, this is odd. It's sort of an odd maneuver. He's trying to, I think that's his attempt at trying to mess my sort of coordination up. But yeah, because of these guys are stuck in skirmish mode instead of guard mode, they sort of run around aimlessly and blindly and end up getting caught by these guys. I know if I was one of these archers and I was being chased by cavalry, I'd be running towards these pikemen, not like out into open ground. Because at least you know the pike. There we are. Take them out of phalanx mode. Charge them in. I got a couple of his cav, I think. Did I? No? Okay. Replay. There we are. See, I got some of his cavalry. Every little helps, I guess. And there's my cav. I scared him off with mine. Got companions with the feathers. And here he is forming up his lines again. Because this is, I kind of, with the Romans being so overpowered, I'm trying to be, well, lots of people say that the Romans are overpowered, but I guess that's historically accurate, as it were. But, I really, really didn't want to lose, because I'm trying out all these different, factions, and I really want there to be an excuse to play another faction other than Rome to win. So that's why this game's going a little bit slow on playing my cards correctly, because to be honest, I've hardly played with Macedon. I just know that phalanx can be broken by urban cohorts. Like, I think it's probably something to do with the shield stats. They can put the shield up against the pikes and cut them down with the swords, I guess. So I was playing it right, because, yeah, I don't want to keep having to sort of, you know, it'd be shit to lose against the Romans, because I played, I think in my first game I was the Julii Romans, I think, or as SPQR, I can't remember exactly, but this is like the first time I've played as Macedon online, and you might learn some tips. It's more like skirmishing, and then when you trap them, you see what I'm doing? Make it like a lasso around them, and you'll see his cavalry mess up here now. And also one of the most luckiest charges he ever gets. Like, I don't know, you'll see it, and I was like, what? That's gotta be bull crap, you know, Because see, I've got I charged him. That was a fake charge to get him to move. I send in my companions, but they sort of glitch out and don't even go towards them. And that actually happened in the game, and I was like, what? Double clicking, triple clicking, and all that shit, getting angry. And that's what I was talking about. As soon as he gets hit, he dies. Like, instantly dead. Like, it's kind of ridiculous, because the general's supposed to have a bit more HP than everyone else, health points. And instantly, he goes down. And I knew that those little cowboy hat looking blokes on the horses were incompetent, so should have had armoured guards. But in that era, he took my general, but I took out all his cavalry contingent away, so he's got nothing to fall back on, like to collect routing units or whatever. And here's my pikemen just mooching along with the swords drawn instead of pikes. And I think what I'm doing here now is I come back over here and start reforming this formation again. So let's have a look at what's going on with this cavalry, because they stopped routing as I thought they would. And what I was expecting is him to charge my my flanks. So I was waiting for the opportune moment to just do a 180 with my phalanxmen. But his cavalry's no match for companion cav, especially one that's sort of. Hey, his troops are winded and mine are winded. Oh, right. I guess it's all a numbers game then. And there we are, completely destroyed his cavalry. I lost my general, so I don't know whether that's a fair trade or not. I'd say probably. Right. So here we are. I form up the cavalry again. And I wish those flipping bodyguards had been that useful before. Because in one charge they took out an entire, like, you know, like a couple of blokes over here. Hey up, I just noticed something. What the hell's going on? There he is. What the hell's going on here? The guy's doing a moonwalk. No. You're just a girl. I'm not. I am the one. Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk. Oh my god. The kid is not my son. So they had the moonwalk back in ancient times. How nice. Oh yeah, here we are. These guys ran out of ammo, so I moved them in loose formation to again absorb some peeler. And this guy was doing something that kind of like is a desperate move. He probably shouldn't have just charged all his cohorts into one of my pikes, but yeah, he sort of traps all his men in this sort of glob over here. I take the opportunity to profit on capitalizing on this flaw, as it were, and start to encircle his men. But remember, they're urban cohorts, so it's not going to be that easy to break, even if they're circled. So his triarii, they're no match for my pikes, to be honest. Absolutely no match. But these cohorts, they have an opportunity. They've got the chance to kill my pikemen. And what you... Yeah, here we are. Gets interesting. I wasn't sure which unit he was focusing on at this point, even though obviously they're facing like up here. But one of these units actually glitched out during the battle and was like kept on running out to here, then doing a 180, running back, and like doing that over and over again, regardless of how I told them to attack. And then we are rear charge with my cavalry, send them all in to just cut them down as much as I can. Because these urbans will just last for ages and ages and ages. Oh, did you see that? The officer just took out... That was pretty cool, actually. The officer just took out one of my blokes. Sort of like... Just swung. Awesome. I think this is a cool uniform. Like... Macedonian sort of officer. That's cool. What, does that mean... Does that mean that he's the captain? After the generals died or something? That square flag. I don't know. Hey, I just... Look at this. They're not even facing the right way. Turn around. I think I noticed that and turned them around. Wait for it. You might actually see the... There we are. I'm turning them around because I was like, what the hell are you doing? Common sense, people. And then I send my archers that have no ammo just to harass them in the back, like flank. Look. You just hear the killing. Let's get in there. Look at that. What the hell? You know, pile of dead Romans. The replay's actually working out actually how the game there's his general. Oh cool, I never noticed his general in the original game. That clashing noise is the pikes hitting the shield, which means that the cohorts are, I don't know, hey, they're broken. Nice. You see?
Press forward so that the spirit of his army
See, there they are, glitching out, running away when I told them to charge. So it didn't really make sense why they're running that way. Disobedience. What unit are they? Phalanx pikemen. Of course they are. The most cheap. Well, not most cheap, but they are pretty cheap. And here we have archers taking out one cohort who's just standing there. Wow, he took death like a man there. Just stands there and gets hit in the face with a knife. What the hell? And there we are. Enemy routes on Bongo. 512 kills. 400 and... Yeah, Adam Jensen is my name in this. Because you get to change your name every time you go online, which is pretty cool. I think most multiplayer games should let you change your name. Because I've had moments where I think, oh, that was a cool username, then 2 months down the line, I want to change it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you want more multiplayer battles like this, feel free to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. And if you're wondering why this is uploaded today instead of Sleeping Dogs, it's because Sleeping Dogs had like a 3 GB download that I had to add. So on my internet, that just isn't happening today. So I'm sorry for that. It's going to be Saturday and Sunday that Sleeping Dogs happens. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye. Wait, let's have a look at the unit stats. Any significant numbers? Nah, there's nothing special there. But I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. What's up, guys? It's Mikey B here. I just want to let you guys know that I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the month, and it'd be a huge help if you guys rated the video, commented on the video, and shared the video. And if you're new here and you watch this far, you might as well subscribe because I've got more awesome videos on the way. That's pretty much it. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a brilliant day, and goodbye.